What is eco-conservatism? Eco-conservatism or green conservatism is an ideology that blends traditional conservative principles with environmentalism. This fusion recognizes the importance of conserving natural resources and protecting the environment while adhering to market-based solutions and individual empowerment rather than centralized government control. Environmental concern within conservatism is not a new phenomenon. Prominent conservative figures, such as Edmund Burke, have long expressed the need for environmental stewardship. In his 1790 work, Reflections on the Revolution in France, Burke emphasized that the earth, the kind and equal mother of all, ought not to be monopolized to foster the pride and luxury of any men. This sentiment underscores a conservative respect for nature and a belief in the equitable sharing of the earth's resources. The distinguishing feature of green conservatism is its preference for market-based approaches to environmental issues. Unlike more centralized or regulatory environmental strategies, green conservatism advocates for empowering individuals, local communities, entrepreneurs, and philanthropists to innovate and develop solutions to environmental problems. This approach is rooted in the conservative belief in the efficacy of free markets and limited government intervention. Green conservatives argue that environmental protection can be effectively achieved through market mechanisms. They believe that the ingenuity of the private sector, driven by market incentives, can lead to sustainable and innovative solutions for environmental challenges. For instance, they support policies that encourage businesses to develop green technologies and practices, leveraging the competitive nature of markets to drive environmental progress. Another key aspect of green conservatism is the emphasis on local and individual empowerment. Green conservatives argue that individuals and local communities are best positioned to understand and address their specific environmental challenges. They advocate for policies that decentralize decision-making and provide the necessary tools and resources for local initiatives. This contrasts with top-down approaches that rely on broad, centralized regulations. When it comes to global environmental challenges like climate change, green conservatives maintain that the government's role should be to facilitate collaboration among individuals, businesses, and non-governmental organizations. They believe that empowering these entities to work together will yield more effective and innovative solutions than government mandates alone. This philosophy highlights the conservative faith in human ingenuity and the power of voluntary cooperation. Green conservatism has been manifested in various policies and initiatives that align with its principles. For example, conservative-led governments and organizations have promoted tax incentives for renewable energy, supported conservation easements, and endorsed sustainable agricultural practices. These efforts demonstrate a commitment to environmental stewardship that is consistent with conservative values of fiscal responsibility, property rights, and limited government. In conclusion, green conservatism represents a unique approach to environmentalism that is rooted in traditional conservative values.